Hello, how are you doing? I wanted to talk to you about an analogy that I have come across. I had come across a while ago. I've been practicing it, and I felt like this is something I wanted to share with you because my work revolves around helping you improve your self-worth and helping you tap into your ideal version of the self that is important to you. And I came across this analogy a while ago, and I feel like it's challenging to apply it, but it really has a great impact. I think when we are working on ourselves or when we think about ourselves, the most important point that we miss out on is how we speak to ourselves, especially when we're going through something. And for me, this kind of feels like behavior modification. Please don't take this literally, but for me, that's how it feels. For me, it's like the way we speak to ourselves can really change a lot. And because I believe a lot in the mindset, I believe a lot in repetition. I feel like what we constantly repeat about ourselves becomes our reality. So this analogy is very simple, but practicing it is challenging sometimes. So let's say if I want to change this behavior of mine, wherein I am, let's say, well, not let's say, well, I'm pretty impulsive as a person, and I have a tendency to react without really thinking. And I feel something that has really helped me is reframing the way I speak about it. Like, for example, if I want to say something like, so this is what I say. Instead of saying I am impulsive, I am impulsive, I am impulsive, I have gotten into the habit of saying I used to be impulsive, I used to be impatient, but I'm a lot more mindful now, or I'm a lot more patient now, or I am a lot more whatever, like I'm a lot more confident now, I'm less reactive. So I think this little phrase as to when you and I think it really helps when you say I used to be this person, but now I am like this. So I used to be somebody who would get angry very easily, but now I'm not that angry. Or you can find an opposite word, whatever works for you. So the idea is to convince yourself that you used to be this person, but you're not this person anymore. Ideally, it helps when you use a word which is slightly more, for the lack of a better word, positive. But if you're just beginning, if this is new for you, and you can kind of start with saying I used to be impatient, but I'm not impatient anymore. That also works in the beginning, but I would definitely suggest that you bring out a word which is exactly the opposite of that behavior. For example, I used to be lazy, but I am a lot productive right now. I used to be, I can't think of something right now, but just anything. Like, I used to be indecisive, but I can make better decisions right now. I used to be very confused, but I have a lot of clarity right now. So I think when you keep doing that, it helps you to change the way you see yourself. Like, you used to be this person, but you're not that anymore. You're like somebody you ideally want to be. Like, you don't want to be a confused person. Like, I am confused. Like, for me, confusion is my comfort zone. I get confused very easily, and I go back and forth with my own decisions. So I have tried to apply this, and the progress is not very instant. I still get confused a lot of times, and I still go back and forth when it comes to my decisions. But I have seen a change. I have seen a change, at least physically, when I think about a confusion, or physically when I'm talking about being impulsive. So the progress is that the scale is very up and down, but there is progress. So I wanted to invite you to try this out, like on a piece of paper, probably write down things that you really want to change in yourself and then try to like make that shift. I also have a workbook on my e-shop on my website. It's called Making Positive Changes, and that will also help you in making these changes. Let's say if you don't have the time right now to work on yourself by like working with somebody, this will really help. So I wanted to kind of introduce this analogy to you, and I wanted to yeah, so I hope this kind of helps you in some way. And let me know what is your result. Let me know what is your progress like and what do you feel about this. So I'd really like to know more. So yeah, let me know. I hope this helps in some way, and thank you so much for watching. I will catch up with you very soon.